Hey guys, it's Carrie. Welcome back to the garage. How's it going? So, hey, if you're new here, welcome. I am count 'em, 4 subbies away from 500. Got some giveaway coming up. So, I am almost done with my May journal, and JUCO is over. So I am going to work on my JUCO pages while I've got you. And that would complete my May pages. Whoop whoop. So I printed out some pictures, and I have the JUCO program, and so I thought I'd cut some stuff out. I like the baseball right there. So this is the first year that I've actually had something to do with the program. I've never, this is my first year doing creative daily journals, so this once round baseball will now not be round. That's all right, because even with a line, I can't cut a circle. But you know what? That's all right. It's all right. It's all right. So we have that. The team that I wanted won. So exciting. But all throughout this, gosh, do I have you guys? I hope so. There's little things, that I can cut out. Hallelujah. That was the shaved ice thing. I always get a shaved ice every year, and I didn't get one this year, so I'm very kind of sad. Casey at the band. Oh, hold on. I kind of got sidetracked. Okay. I'm good then. I'm good. There's the bracket that I never finished filling out. But McLennan, Texas won the very first game of JUCO, and my best friend Linda and I picked them to win it all, and they won. So, I wonder, I didn't even think about cutting them out of here instead of, that's what I'm going to do instead of using that one. Yeah. Okay. We'll just rip it out of the program for now. I feel like yes, there we go. This is Mr. JUCO. And he will go in my journal, obviously. I don't really need the bracket. I know who won. I might fill it out. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. We'll see. Nope, I'm not going to keep it, because I'm going to rip out this whole page, because I want that top part. The top part. The JUCO logo. So, what's been happening, guys? I haven't been filming much, just because I've been, I don't know. Well, I've been at JUCO, and I've just been spending time hanging out in the garage, and chatting with Trudy, and just chilling, mostly. See, I knew that I missed all of those little Mr. JUCOs. I'll show you in a minute. I'm just trying to get through this. Okay. There is one JUCO. I'm just throw it on the floor. See if Cinder picks it up. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. Let's see, how do I want to? Probably just I'm definitely not going to try to fussy cut, and you know, it's going to be a circle-ish shape. Yeah, no, not even a circle. Okay, whatever. Recycle. I just think Mr. JUCO is very cute. So over the weekend, this Memorial weekend, every year except for last year, they have the Junior College World Series. That's what JUCO stands for. And so community colleges from around the United States compete locally in their regions, whatever, their regionals or whatever, and then they can make it to the Junior College World Series. And I have been going, so my best friend Linda, her oldest grandchild turns 13 this year, and she was born the first year and was, you know, around the first year that I went. So that's how long I've been going. Now, because of COVID last year, they canceled it, and that's the first year in I don't even know how many years, because I don't know how long JUCO's been going on. Over 50 years that it's ever been canceled. So it was very sad last year, because when you go to something all the time, traditionally, you know, and I'm sure it's not just me that suffered a loss due to COVID, because, and I don't mean family loss or friend loss, I mean silly baseball loss. Anyway, so it was so fun to be able to go. And this year the weather was great. It was hot. Last night's game, the finale game, was stupid hot. Stupid hot. Thank goodness it was in the evening and we were on the side of the stands where it's shaded, because otherwise, I mean, it was 100 degrees when we got there, and you know, it's not even quote unquote summer yet. And I don't mind the heat, because, you know, I have fibro and the cold hurts. I just say it that way, the cold hurts. And so, but I was sweating. But then, you know, the sun started setting and that helped. There was no breeze either. It was really weird. Usually there's wind at JUCO at least, or some rain, but this year it didn't rain. There was a nice breeze over the weekend though, which helped. I did not get sunburned. My mom, on every post that I talked about JUCO on Facebook, my mom was like, sunscreen, sunscreen. I'm like, yes, mother. I got you. I'm gonna use this little baseball logo. Yeah. Because I hate those scissors. I have some of the longer Tim Holtz scissors in my wish list on Amazon so that I can save up for them, because, you know, those scissors are good for cutting some things, but I just am spoiled by my Timmy scissors. Okay, did I get all that cut out? I did. Let's see. Let's get these guys cut out. I have this one little thing that I put on this page because I just got these off the computer and somebody had posted this and I thought it was hysterical, so I got it. Okay. Hopefully this isn't like boring you too badly. Look, I got a picture with Mr. JUCO. What day was that? That was last night. Okay. Yeah, it was last night. So I will put it on that page. Anyway, I'm just kind of rambling. Well, hello, Cinder. Hello, baby. Yeah. She brought me a dead bird this morning into my house and on my carpet. I was not happy. This picture that I'm cutting out now, I'm sure you guys can't see it because I can barely see it and I'm sitting here with it, is the dog pile when they won. Now, you can't make out a dang thing other than a giant white pile of white uniforms, but it's one of my favorite parts is when they dog pile after they win. Oh my goodness, if you can hear that, I apologize. I'm getting a call. At the same time, I'm trying to record a video. Yeah, I forgot to put it on airplane mode. Oh well, it is what it is. I had to have my JUCO beers. So I went and sat next to a tree in between games. Linda had to run home. And so I just went and sat in the park by a tree with a beer. Where are you? Where am I? Where are you? Sorry about that. I'm just... So... Yeah, so JUCO goes on for a week. It starts on a Saturday and then it finishes on Friday night if the undefeated team wins on Friday night. If they don't, then there's another game on Saturday. And so, you know, by the time JUCO is done, you really hope that it ends on Friday. And so years ago when I first started going to JUCO, we would picnic in between games, and so we had our spot. We got there at, like, the first game doesn't even start until 9 a.m. But we had, you know, we would get there at like 6 or even earlier to get this one certain spot. And I mean, we got it years in a row. And, you know, once you park, you don't leave because otherwise your parking place is gone. So, anyway, but we would bring a grill and we would just, you know, go to a game and come back over to, you know, where we were all set up. Had blankets and lawn chairs and coolers and food and just, you know, so we could eat between games and didn't have to spend, you know, an arm and a leg on stadium food. And then, you know, we would just spend all our time just hanging out. And, you know, and go to every single game. So there's 4 games on Saturday and 5 games. No, 5. 4 games on Saturday. Is it 3 on Sunday or 4? I guess I could look at the bracket. 4 probably. And then Monday there's 3, and Tuesday there's 3, and Wednesdays there's 2, and Thursdays there's 2, and then Friday there's 1. So, anyway, I used to be able to go to every game, no issues. Well, I get an F because this year I went to 4 games. You can see by the bands. I went to all 4 games on Saturday, and I did go to 3 games on Sunday, but not the 4th game. So the bands let you in and out once you've been in. Because, well, you guys know I'm a smoker, which, whatever. And you can go in and out. So I kept the bands for those days. I kept the band from last night's game too, but I think it's in my bedroom because that's where you always have to go shower off the JUCO once you get home because it's hot, you're sweating, you got sunscreen on. Last night I didn't have sunscreen on because it was a night game and there was no sun. However, when we get to that page, I'll tell you about that story. I'll tell you a funny story when we get to that page. So Miss Brooke from Recreations by Brooke, I sent her a message on her Etsy because I want one of those fancy little dangly things for my glitter glue. And I don't even know how much I'm going to write about these days because really it was baseball, park to have a beer. Baseball, park to have a beer. Baseball, park to have a beer. Baseball, go home. That's pretty much it. So I think we took our annual picture. This is me and my best friend Linda. But I did do this on the first day, so that can go somewheres. I think I took that on the second day. Mr. JUCO can go somewhere. Well, he would be cute up there. I'll write a little bit, probably. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so like I was saying, every year or not every year, but for most years I've gone to pretty much every game. This year I went to the 4 games on Saturday, 3 games on Sunday. Monday is Memorial Day, and I was going to go to the games during the day, but I would not go to the night game because it's, number one, it's crowded, which I don't do super well in big crowds, but number 2, they do fireworks after the game, and so you can't leave forever. Like, you're pretty much stuck at the ballpark because people come to the ballpark, even though there's no parking, to watch the fireworks and not the game. So there are just too many people. Too many. And I just can't do it. So, I was all gung-ho to go to the game, the games on Monday, but then I woke up and I was just, exhausted. 13 years ago, I was not 51. And I didn't have the super bad hip that I have now. And I didn't have the, tired that I have now. I just get tired easy, and it's because I'm lazy, to be completely honest. Not gonna hide it. Not gonna deny it. Excuse me. Seems like I printed more pictures, but I just kind of made them small. Where do I want that? I'll just put it right in the middle. And we have another friend that always comes too, and she bailed this year. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have put that right in the middle. It is what it is. It'll go right there. That's fine. I don't care. I'm just grateful that we got to go this year and that we didn't have to wear a mask in the 9,000 degree heat. And we always have sat at the very end of the first baseline. So, the batters are like you know, this big to us because they're so far away. But we get to see some good plays in the outfields, and we get to see, like, you know, the home run balls go over the fence, and we get to see. I have one too many little JUCO men for. We get to see, you know, and it's just, you know, it's less crowded on the ends, and it's easier for me to get up and down with my bad hip and my bad back and my fibro and blah 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 blah. Wine. Yeah. So let's see. I can put one of these guys just because I have him printed out. I'll just stuff him right there. I don't really want. I like the 7th inning stretch thing and the baseball thing. You know, the little baseball. Maybe I could just tip it in. Tip it in, or glue it down. I'm just gonna glue it down. Decision made. Yeah, I didn't even get one, let alone however many it said on the front. I think it was 7. Yeah. 6, get one, get a free short board, which I'm not even sure what a short board is. That's okay. Came from JUCO. I'm happy with that. Somewhere out here I've got my JUCO cup. I don't know what I did with it. I know that I was using, oh, it's right here. For my Pick 10 sticks. It's the plastic commemorative cup. You know, and usually, you know, I'll get it filled with soda, blah, blah, blah. I got, like, it was so hot, I got just, oh, I'm so sorry. Ooh, that was my hat that just hit you. Gosh, the rest of these pictures all have to go on last night's page. That should work out. Should be fine. I don't have a ton of those, but this one has to go on there, and that is a super funny story. So guys, I just need to do like the journaling part of these pages, and then I can do my flip for the month. Yay! And then that'll be in the books, so to speak. Okay, so what did I do with my June journal? It's right here. Okay, so this is just a sheet of labels, and I just used my my archival inks and just spread them around because rainbow. And then hand wrote the days of the week and the dates. And that's what I'm using for this month's book, if you didn't watch my last video. Pride. And, oh, that sticker's coming up already. Or, not sticker. It's not a sticker. I might throw some Mod Podge, but it says, if you have to be anything, be a rainbow, and then you can do amazing things. And then I just drew a little rainbow and put a June calendar in. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I've put the date stickers in. I worked on today's page. I got a lovely mail, happy mail from Maggie Lockley in New Zealand, which was super fun. Gonna have to put film a video here because film journal with me. Either I'll put another film strip, or I'll just put them both on there that I did a happy mail and a journal with me video. But yeah, so here is Friday's page that we're gonna work on right now. So let's get this laid out. While I'm cutting out Homer Simpson that just had a ball hit him in the top of the head, I will tell you what happened last night. So, like I said, we sit down the first baseline all the way at the end. Usually about 3 rows up. I mean, this is an every year thing. And right there is where the bullpen is for the team that is on that side. Well, I was sitting there minding my own business, and there had been a bunch of pictures. We were on the losing team's side, just so you know. So there was a bunch of pitchers that had been up and warming up throughout the evening, and like literally the last pitcher that they had to go out was warming up, and I happened, thank God, to look down at the very moment that dude threw a wild practice pitch that his catcher missed, and I didn't see it because my head was down, and the ball hit me right on top of the head. Now, I am completely fine. However, it did, birdies, stars, whatever whatever you see. When you get hit in the head, yeah, I got jostled for sure. But thank goodness I was wearing a hat because it absorbed some of the shock. I still have a headache. But I slept fine last night, took some Excedrin, the whole 9. And so I just thought that Homer Simpson with the baseball coming off the top of his head was perfect, because I got nailed. I didn't have a glove though, and the whole night there was like 400 little teenage boys, I don't even know if they were preteen boys. I'm gonna cut this a little bit. That were, oh, you know what? I'm not gonna fussy cut it, but I am gonna just kind of, well, I never really fussy cut anyway. I'm not even gonna like kiss cut this one. I'm just gonna kind of make it smaller. That's all. So anyway, bunch of about 10-year-old boys from a team. Look at the sunset last night with the U.S. flags. So pretty. Anyway, they were all crowding like at the end where the stairs were, which is right where we sit, and they were just being loud 10-year-old boys, and they were they had beach balls, and they were just driving me and Linda crazy, or Linda and I crazy, if I'm going to use proper English. I'll get the rest of that glue out later, but I need a new glue stick. So anyway, they just were, doing beach balls and all that, but they were being respectful of the fact that they had to stop doing the beach balls, when the teams were playing. So in between innings and changing, teams and all that, then people could do beach balls. So there were beach balls all over the park, not just where I was. They were all over the place, and but they weren't respectful about tossing the dang things, and so Linda got hit in the face, and I almost got hit in the face. But anyway, so finally, like towards the very, very end, Linda was like, I've had enough, and she took one of the beach balls, and she's like, my souvenir. And then she was like, oh wait, no, you get the souvenir for getting bashed on the top of the head. So I let the air out of it. It was a smaller beach ball. I let the air out of it and stuck it in my back pocket. So the kids didn't even seem mad. And they checked on me when I got hit in the head with the baseball, which I thought was nice, At least they had some decency. That'll be perfect right there. And then this can go down here. Yeah, it was pretty funny. But then, you know, after the game was over, I mean, and the, you know, the last game, the championship game, is usually pretty packed, and it was, but I can kind of deal with it because of where we sit, but not on Memorial Day, because it's just, there's just too much going on. So, anyway, but we got out of there relatively quickly. Linda has a handicap placard. She's in, you know, it's legit, but so we got to park relatively close. We still weren't in a handicap spot, but we got to, they had some extra spots anyway. And so, you know, we kind of took our time about getting over there and getting out and stuff, and so it didn't really take us that long to get out of the stadium and get home. So got home and washed the JUCO off and took some Excedrin for my head and watched some TV, and oh my goodness, that actually turned out pretty cute. Pretty cute. I could do a little more decorations, but yeah, see, I'm not caught up. I mean, if you count like today, I, you know, have done a few things. I might as well stick. I think I am gonna do another whatever this is called, film reel. There we go. Words, they can be hard. 2 videos in one day. What are you guys gonna do? Hopefully tell your friends. Okay. Oh my goodness, it is warm in my garage. I think it was 91 the last time I looked, and so I have a fan in my garage now. Thank goodness it's not a super loud fan, but it helps keep me a little cooler. Okay, so I think I'm gonna write Highlanders before I forget that they're the Highlanders. Make sure I can spell it. H-I-G-H, high, land, Bud, Y, Zer. Anybody remember that commercial? No, just me? Okay. I'm sure there's some of you that might. Okay, guys, I think that's going to do it. I appreciate you hanging out with me and, you know, watching. Remember to hit that like if you liked what you saw. Hit the sub if you liked what you saw. And I will see you guys in the next one. I love all my subbies. Peace.